What's good, people? Hope you're all doing well out there. You're here with me, Julz, and I'm representing the Arsenal bloodline. Guys, today I just want to touch on a story that's been around the last couple of weeks. The expansion of the stadium. Yeah, it's quite interesting, really. It's quite exciting as well. I guess it's long overdue, I suppose. Emirates Stadium's 20 years old next year. It's still a great stadium for me. Love the design of it. What we've done with the artwork outside the stadium. All good stuff. But we have to move with the times. A lot of other teams have started development on their stadiums or have expanded already or have built brand new stadiums. We have the potential to do it. And I guess we've got the money to do it. It's just, it looks like a very complex thing at the moment because you need the planning permission from the Islington Council. We don't know when it would start, if it goes ahead, and how long it would take. There's a lot of pros and cons in this development. It could be you get planning permission straight away and you can crack on within the next couple of years. It could take up to 5 years, I've read. But like I said, there are some pros and some cons to it. The cons being that we'd have to play away from the Emirates, potentially at Wembley, which you'd have to get a deal with them, with the FA, and that could be for 2 years. We saw Tottenham having to do that while they had their stadium built. The atmosphere is not quite the same because it's not your home ground. Yes, Wembley's got a bigger capacity already. It's quite hard to get to Wembley and get home from Wembley, I should say, rather. For me, it takes about an hour to get to the Emirates. So to get to Wembley, God knows how long it will take to get home. You know, you got to think on late kickoffs after Champions League. It's gonna, up and down. It'd be worth it, I guess, in the long run for the stadium to be increased to 70,000. It'd be great. The waiting list already is massive. I think it's probably up to 100,000 people on that waiting list. So another 10,000 is great, but it's not going to really put a dent in that. But still, just imagine 70,000 people, brand new stadium. It will feel like a brand new stadium. It's the same location, but it will just feel like a brand new stadium. Different seating, different facilities within the stadium as well. It would be able to host more than just football. You could do concerts. You could have other facilities at the stadium as well. Who knows? So yeah, it's a good time could be ahead there. Also, like I said, it's only been 20 years since we've been at the Emirates, but other teams are starting to catch up now, and it feels like we are we'll be falling behind if we don't upgrade the stadium now. The only other way to expand capacity would be to dig down, but you don't get as much. You only get maybe between 3,000 and 5,000 more seats in if you dig down, but it would maintain the structure of the stadium as it is now. Otherwise, that roof would have to come off and we'd have to redesign the whole structure of the stadium, which obviously would cost more money. For me, the bugbear is just obviously not playing at home, not having a home ground for possibly a potential 2 years. I mean, it's crazy, but currently you see Barcelona are doing it right now. They're playing at a smaller venue, than they used to, but it'll be worth it because come next season, I think they'll be moving into a brand new Nou Camp. So yeah, it's exciting news, guys. It is exciting news, but again, there's nothing further reported. Hopefully by the end of the season, we'll all know what's going on. And if the expansion does go ahead within the next 2 years, it'll be very interesting as well, because going into Wembley and playing the home games at Wembley, and yeah, it's weird. It would be weird, but concepts of some of the stadiums that I've seen, they look very snazzy, very futuristic, I should say. So that'd be very interesting to see what the actual final design would look like, what facilities will be available. Also, infrastructure around the new stadium, i.e. the train stations, because as we know, Drayton Park and Holloway Road are closed on match day. So you think to yourself, they're probably going to want the club to pay for upgrades to those stations so they can be open so we can deal with the influx of the extra 10,000 fans. We already paid for Highbury and Islington upgrades already when the Emirates was originally built. But yeah, it is very interesting and it is exciting to, if it does go ahead, it will be. And in time, it will happen and it will be, match day will be a very enjoyable and different experience. And yeah, it's about time really we did increase the capacity, because if you want to be a big club and you want to win stuff and be champions, you do need a world-class stadium, in my opinion. And everyone would want to come and play in a world-class stadium like the Emirates. I mean, they already do, but imagine it just going to another level, you know? It'd be great. But guys, let me know your thoughts on the potential new stadium expansion. How would you feel about having to play games at Wembley? You know, let me know in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in another video. Peace.